Hey everyone, so I'm here to talk about the Week 10 NFL games. My thoughts on all the Week 10 games. That's right, I'm going to do my thoughts on every single Week 10 game. For the 2025-26 season here. People, so I'm going to talk about every game, the national games, as well as the not national games. Sunday afternoon regionalized games with a featured early window and early window scheme, a featured single game. Depending on if you're in the media area of a team that has a single game, on like Sega, unless or Fox or you're an early window game Fox and you're a CS single, or unless you're in like an area where there's like multiple teams playing. You're just not in the immediate area, but you watch here, but you're in the same teamwork area. It doesn't apply to you, but we have the Denver Broncos. They defeat the Las Vegas Raiders 10-6. This was a very sloppy Thursday night game. Thursday nights are usually not known for the best games, Thursday night football. And which is true, Thursday night football is not known for the best games. And it's just another example of that, of a game where I know they're trying to make it fair where they want to give every team a Thursday night football game, and then every team gets one game, where they have to play Thursday night on short rests. They have to play 2 games within like a week period, but then they also want to do it to where they get like each team gets extra days for the game afterwards. But I know but still 10-7. They might have used a Thursday Night Football flex, but otherwise I don't know. Either way, it was 7-0. It was 10-7. It was a very low scoring game. Just was 16-26, 140 yards, interception. When it was 16-20, perfect yards, a touchdown, 2 receptions. So, and Thursday night, this game was just a sloppy overall game. Neither team wanted to win this game. It was just ultra sloppy football game. I mean, my goodness. Ugh. We had 7-0 here. Ashton J rushed it for 4 yards for a touchdown. And then D. Carlson, he had 19 carries, 6 yards, a touchdown. Jake Dobbins, 18 carries, 77 yards. Lockett, 5 for 44 for Gene for the Raiders. Bowers, 131, 2 for 20 for Tucker. Mayer, 3 for 22. Then you had Bryant, 1 for 43. Franklin, 5 for 40. Sun, 40 for 24. So you had Ingram, 2 for 12, but so. Then you had a B next short mail complete catch me 18 for receivers and W 6 points good. And he made a 30-yard field goal in the third quarter. And just in the game, it was ultra sloppy with the turnover battle. Both teams with the turnovers. A lot of turnovers. See, no fumbles, but just it is just not great football. You play by both teams. It just feels like that game just felt sloppy. Like it wasn't like you had like the Super Bowl or like a playoff game. Like one team might be known for making it sloppy on defense, or in these games, like one team's like a really good defensive team, and they like to make it like kind of like those low scoring muck it up type football games. They're not like that though. I don't see neither team being like that though. And then we had the Indianapolis Colts defeat the Atlanta Falcons in Munich, Germany, 31-25. Good solid game by both squads here. The Falcons proved that their record, they're not as bad as the record showed. And the Colts, well, I mean, they proved that they're better than that last game. It was just a fluke, but Daniel Jones just need to watch his inner turnovers. If he watches his turnover, keeps the turnovers going. I don't know. I mean, that's the only thing is sometimes in games you can't turn over the football. That's the only downside. Otherwise, they're a really solid football team. Indianapolis Colts are a solid football team if they don't really turn it over. They have nothing like outrageous in the interceptions. Like, turn over the football. I think they'll be fine. Michael Paxton, 12 of 20, 177 yards, and a touchdown. Daniel Jones was 15 or 19 for 26, 255 yards, a touchdown and one interception. Jonathan Taylor though had a career high in they almost had 500. They actually had over 500 yards of offense. 32 carries, 204 yards, 3 touchdowns. J.R. Robinson, 17 carries, 68 yards. Strickland, 6 carries, catches, 804 yards, a touchdown. Taylor won. So 8 catches for 99 yards. That's it in this game. So yeah, and then we had Algier 11 for 57. Pitts 2 for 38. So just a career game. And it's a career game for Jonathan Taylor though. Daniel Jones 7 for 53. And then they had, so it was over 500 yards of total offense, close to 550. Actually, over 550, close to like 600. So it's just like, wow, 518 yards. With the sacks though, that's what lowered it, but still, over, like, it's just wow. You can see if still, I mean, having that big yards. Pierce 4 for 84. Jonathan Taylor 3 for 42. Junior 2 for 19. So just a career day for Jonathan Taylor. Almost 300 total yards from scrimmage yards. He did. It was just wow. I mean, it's really incredible though. To see almost 300 yards rushing, or actually over 300 yards rushing, and that's just huge. 244 by Jonathan Taylor. Oh, wow, they were just wow in that one. But just that one interception though really hurt. It hurt, but I mean, but otherwise, Jones is being better though. I mean, if he's not super careful, as long as not turnovers heavy, I think they'll be fine. They just allowed 7 sacks though, and they had one football piece. So the sacks really what hurt the Colts, and the the interception in the 7 sacks of the game. Rise, they'll be fine. Just Taylor 1 year touch rush, so they make it 6-0. Then Tyler Jr. 1 year touch rush, Zane Gonzalez 6 to make it 7-6. And Daniel Jones passed to A. Pierce. That registered his touchdown. 48 cents and then 37 yards. Then Bagley 1 yard touch extra point to make it 13-7. Then Penix in the second quarter. Deep right touchdown pass. Strickland for 6 yards. And the Gonzalez extra point to make it 14-13. And a 43-yard extra point to make it 17-13. Then in the fourth, Michael Bagley a touchdown rush, 34 yards, and then Jonathan Taylor, 83-yard touchdown rush. He went for a 2-point conversion to make it 24-17. Then Algier rushed 1 yard left tackle for a 4-yard touchdown. Michael Bucks threw a touchdown pass to the Drake Lane for 2. And Bagley makes it 44-yard field goal and makes it 25 all. And then both teams get the ball in overtime. And on the Colts possession, they rushed 8 yards for 8-yard touchdown. And that makes it 31-25. The Indianapolis Colts come in to Munich, Germany, and knock off the 3-5 Illinois Falcons. So, not too shabby here. Not too bad. Then we have the Cleveland Browns. Well, the New York Jets, 27-20. So New York Jets really looking good here. And Gabriel, the New York Jets are winning football games, so that's all matters. All you ever matters if you're a New York Jets fan. Your team wins games, you're a New York Jets coaching staff member, or GM, or player. Just anyone, I don't care how it looks. You just want to win, and yeah, it wasn't the best game from either team. Gabriel 17-32. Hurts 2 touchdowns, so getting better, progressing, which is nice. Fields 6-11, 54 yards, a touchdown interception. So that's really low yardage, but Hall 21-83. Then you had Jenkins 22 for 75 yards, 22 carries, 75 yards for Gabriel, and and then Ray Browns. Then Gabriel 5 for 54, Worley 2 for 32, and Judy 6 for 70. Fan Judy 4 for 44, so 2 for 2, so the end of the joke. Then you had Hall 23 against Justin Fields 7 for 20. And Bree, so 1 for 42, so not really much in their passing game. They're a big receiver to touch our pass to him. Davey wrote pass rate short to David Njoku for 9 yards. So extra point is good. Then the kickoff return touchdown for Kane. Then a punt return touchdown, the Jets said. So they had 2 punt return touchdowns, 2 special teams touchdowns in this span. And then Gabriel passed to JJ for 22 yards, 13-14. Extra rate's good. And Nick Folk 26-yard field makes it for 17-14, and then the field goal at the end of the second quarter makes it 17. And 23 in the fourth. Neither team scored in the third. And then Justin Fields made a pass to D-Hall for 3 yards, and then 3-yard field goal by Nick Folk. They get 27-17, 6-13, and 2:57. So make a 20-yard field goal. They get 27-20. And we had the New Orleans Saints stun the Carolina Panthers. Now this is the problem with the Carolina Panthers, is they can, when we beat the Dallas Cowboys, when we get blown out by the Buffalo Bills, and when we beat the Green Bay Packers and lose to New Orleans Saints. So it's slow. Really slow. Had a really good game now. Cruz's career best game I've seen in the NFL. There's show, I believe. I don't know. It's slow. I believe it's show. 28, 27 to Richard, 2 touchdowns. Kamara to Amakara, 22, 83. And then Taysom Hill, 7 for 20. 4 22 for Neal. And Young, 17 25, 124 yards at interception. So not so bad though. It wouldn't have been that bad, but you just had the interception. Does it really hurt? And then you get 18 53 for Rico Dell, 5 for 60 for McMillan. Sanders 5 for 32 for receiving, 3 for 2 for Carolina. You got 3 for 10, so they could have got more of the running game going. I mean, they used the running game somewhat, but they weren't able to really get much of it going. So Then you had Rico got 5 touchdowns in the first quarter. Then B group, Safinato, B group 20-yard field goal, make it 7-3. The second quarter, T-Show missed 60-yard touchdown pass to Chris AD. 10-7 after the B group extra point. T-Slaw, 30-yard pass to G. Johnson. Next point is good, make it 17-7. That's where the score stood. Well, like, the Panthers should have won that, could have won that pretty good, but they just didn't.